the red cap. C Key towards the outside. Next up is Tobias. He turns sideways. Now facing up. Waiting their turns are Gettysburg and Mr. Dewey. Numerous grays in this field. As Tobias right up to the gate. Now Gettysburg. And to the outside, Mr. Dewey. Now walking up. And Mr. Dewey will face up and round out the field. Now walking in. They're off. Came off in a very even line. Gettysburg is now punching up to put ahead in front and showing some good speed. Gettysburg is out there with Mr. Cub. Douglas Road with the red cap is racing third. Next shares Kitten's Gold as they sort out there towards the outside. Mr. Dewey is back there, not far back, about 3 lengths off the lead. Sea-Key is taken further back in the field. Star Cross is making up a bit of early ground, getting up in mid-pack. And Tobias will have a ground-saving trip at the rear of the field. He is about 7 or 8 lengths off the lead. So at the top of the rise, now they come down and take this dip for the sweeping turn. Gettysburg out gets a feel of the turf for the first time, and he's running nicely, leads it by 3 parts of a length. Mr. Cubs in a good stalking spot second, length and a half to Star Cross, taking a nice hold on the inside of Mr. Dewey. They've got a chance to slow down the tempo reasonably here mid-race. They're not going extremely fast. 2.5 back to Next Shares, 5th on the inside of Kitten's Gold, as they're coming up there now with about 7 or 8 lengths to make up towards the outside. Kitten's Gold is trying to get by Douglas Road and Sea-Key towards there at the back, and Tobias has got 8 lengths to make up. About 3 furlongs to go. Now they're bunching up. It's Gettysburg so far has just been ridden easily here, conservative for the top of the stretch. It's Gettysburg just in front. Mr. Cub is coming up now to put some more pressure on him. Up the inside, Douglas Road as they come for the final quarter. Mr. Dewey is now doing his best running. Then Kitten's Gold and Next Shares as they're coming into deep stretch. And coming on here now as Gettysburg is weakening. It's Mr. Cub, the one to beat, and driving up on their outside is Next Shares, but Mr. Cub and Joe Rocco opening up. Next Shares, Mr. Dewey, Tobias, and Kitten's Gold for a piece. It is Mr. Cub, an improving 3-year-old by Artie Schiller. Mr. Cub goes on to win by 3.5. Douglas Road was second. Tobias got up third, and Kitten's Gold finished 4th. The unofficial top 2 place finishers in race 4. The winner was number 10, Mr. Cub. In second, number 3, Douglas Road. There's a photo for show. Please hold all tickets until the result is official. That running time for a mile was 1 minute 44 and 62 1/100ths. There's that photo. Number 4, Tobias finished 3rd. Number 2, Kitten's Gold was 4th. Unofficial, 10, 3, 4, and 2, the top 4. Ladies and gentlemen, today's fourth race is the John Goodman Memorial. We are pleased to have family and Mrs. Becky Goodman present and making the presentation here in the winner's circle for race 4. Our fourth, the John Goodman Memorial. In the winner's circle are Mrs. Becky Goodman and family. And now in the winner's circle is number 10, Mr. Cub. He's a 3-year-old, Bay Gelding by Artie Schiller. From Fine Line by Mineshaft. Bred in Kentucky by Watts Humphrey Jr. Mr. Cub is owned by Turf Stable, LLC. Winning trainer is Ian Wilkes, and the winning jockey, Joe Rocco. The fourth race, our John Goodman Memorial, named after a longtime fan and horse player of Kentucky Downs, whose son, also named John, was a longtime general manager here at the track. Again, the John Goodman Memorial, today's fourth, longtime horse player and fan of Kentucky Downs, whose son was also a general manager here for many years. Race 4 is official. And here are the payoffs. That $1 exacta paid $38.10. The 50-cent trifecta paid $157.40. The dollar double of 6 and 10, $74.40. Consolation double of 6 and 6 paid $12. The 50-cent pick 3, 13, 6, and 10 paid $2,466.55. That consolation pick 3 paid $202.70. That was with the scratch of number 6. Again, consolation double and pick 3 payoffs there with that scratch. And finally, that 10-cent superfecta on 10, 3, 4, and 2.